All right, let's get right into it. If you're a YouTube creator, you know the feeling, right? That agonizing moment where you have to decide on a title, just hoping it's the one that'll make your video pop. Well, guess what? The days of just guessing are pretty much over. We're going to break down YouTube's brand new, super powerful A/B testing feature. It's just gone global, and believe me, it is a total game changer for creators.
I mean, we've all been there. You've poured your heart into a video, it's brilliant, but now you're just staring at the screen stuck between two titles. Do you go with something safe, like my honest review of the new gadget? Or do you take a risk with something a little more provocative, like this gadget is a total lie? One's safe, one's risky. You end up just picking one, hitting upload, and crossing your fingers, all the while wondering, man, what if I'd picked the other one?
But what if you didn't have to wonder anymore? What if you could just swap that gut feeling for some actual cold, hard data? Well, that is exactly what YouTube's new official solution is all about. So instead of just, throwing a dart in the dark, you can now find out scientifically what your audience really wants to click on.
So let's get into the nitty-gritty. The tool itself is called Test and Compare. It was in a limited trial for a bit, but now, and this is the exciting part, it's available to creators all over the world. The whole point of it is simple, but honestly, it's huge. It's designed to take all that creative guesswork out of your titles and thumbnails and let data drive the decisions.
And you've got a lot of flexibility here. You can test up to 3 different titles for one video, or you could test 3 different thumbnails. Or, and this is where it gets really powerful, you can test combinations of both. Now, a couple of key things to remember. You do need to have advanced features enabled on your channel to use this. And for right now, you can only set these tests up from your desktop.
Okay, so how does this thing actually work? You might hear A/B testing and think it sounds super technical, but trust me, YouTube has made this incredibly simple. It really just boils down to a 3-step process.
And it really is this easy. Step 1, you just put in your different options, your titles, your thumbnails when you're uploading. Step 2, YouTube just takes over. It starts showing your different versions to different groups of viewers to see which one performs best. And then step 3, as soon as a clear winner pops up, YouTube automatically applies it to your video. It's basically hands-off optimization.
So how long does this all take? That's a great question. The tests can run for up to 2 weeks. And that might sound like a long time, but it's actually really important because it gives YouTube enough runway to collect some really meaningful data. This isn't about getting a quick answer from just a few views. No, the whole system is built to wait until it's got enough info to make a statistically solid call. That way, you know the decision is based on real evidence.
Okay, this next part is maybe the most crucial piece of the puzzle. How does YouTube actually decide what a winner is? This is, I would argue, the most important detail about this whole feature, because it tells you exactly what the platform cares about, and hey, it might not be what you think it is.
So to get this, we really need to understand 2 key metrics. First, you've got click-through rate, CTR. That's just the percentage of people who see your thumbnail and title and actually click on it. It's the hook. But then you have watch time, and that's totally different. That measures how long people stay and watch your video once they've clicked. So, one gets them in the door, but the other tells you if they actually enjoyed the party.
And here it is. This is the big reveal. YouTube comes right out and says it. They are optimizing for overall watch time. So why is that? Well, think about it. A super high click-through rate but really low watch time, what does that usually mean? Yeah, clickbait. It's a great title that leads to a disappointing video. So by focusing on watch time, YouTube is basically pushing all of us creators to deliver on the promise of our titles. And that's a total win-win, right? Viewers are happier, and we get to build more sustainable channels with a loyal audience.
All right, so you've let your test run for a bit. Now what happens? Well, the system is going to give you one of 3 possible results, and knowing what each one means is super important for tweaking your strategy going forward. Let's quickly break these down. First up, you might get a winner. And if you do, awesome. That means one of your versions drove way more watch time than the others. Simple as that. Then you might see performed the same. This just means there wasn't really a statistical difference between them. They were both pretty good. So you can just stick with the one you like best. And last, you might get inconclusive. Don't worry if you see this, it just means your video didn't get enough traffic yet for the system to make a confident call.
So why is this such a big deal? I mean, really, why does this change everything? Because it's a fundamental shift in how we can think about our content strategy. We're literally moving away from the art of just having a gut feeling and into the science of actual optimization.
Seriously, think of this tool as your new strategic advantage, your secret weapon. Imagine no more agonizing over which title to pick. Instead, you're making smart decisions backed by actual data. You'll be optimizing for the one thing YouTube values most: high-quality engagement. And that means you're going to start pulling in viewers who actually want to watch what you made. And that is how you build a real, loyal community that sticks around for the long haul.
Look, at the end of the day, this isn't just about finding one winning title for one video. It's about something much bigger. It's about learning, over time, what your specific audience truly responds to. The more you test, the better you'll understand their psychology, what piques their interest, even the language they use. So really, the only question left to ask is, what is your data going to teach you?